Wuthering Waves, a gacha game with beautiful landscapes, stunning characters, and oh so glorious gambling. It's a game that is currently in one of its peaks. I mean, it's self-explanatory with the anniversary, with us being in the middle of it, a Steam launch garnering like 8,000 concurrent players right now as of recording, with like a 16,000 all-time high. And then Card at Thea coming out. I mean, some of these gacha games yeah, some of these gacha games just can't compete. So of course there's gonna be a lot of new players that are gonna be curious about WUA. I mean, I think that's natural. So my name's Skamosa, and I'm gonna try to help you guys out here. Now, starting off, energy is it's basically the bones of any gacha game. And I'm sure most of you know this, but wave plates are the energy of Wuthering Waves, and how you use them is essential. Now, you can use them to farm certain materials, to help level up your characters, and just basically do anything in Wuthering Waves. Now, with that, what's important about energy is how you spend it. And when you get materials, you get certain rarities of materials. Now, what helps you with determining the types of materials you get is your union level. So right now I'm union level 70 with Soul Phase 3 rank 8, which basically means that you ascend your world, you get better loot. It's as simple as that, with you having to do these little special quests when you're union level 20, 40, 60, and you get to get better rewards. Now, with the Soul Phase, that's more so in the overworld, when you're killing certain enemies and getting drops from them. But with the level directly, now let me show you. Triangulate here. If I go to her skill materials, and I click on this one, Forgery Challenge Garden of Salvation. Now, interacting with this domain, you can see how each certain level gives you certain materials. Now at level 40, level 90, you can see here at the bottom right the certain rarity it gives you, and the same energy is being consumed. It just depends on your level. So honestly, one of the biggest things is making sure you save your conserved energy, and you make sure that you spend your energy wisely so you don't waste it, especially with your reserved energy here and your crystal solvent, which basically replenishes some of your energy. It's very important to save these for later levels so you can really get your bang for your buck. It's as simple as that. Now, the next most important thing is the guidebook. Now, if you look here, these are essentially your dailies. You do these every day. I've already done some of these. So you like obtain an echo, complete a daily quest, exploration quest, a whole bunch of different things, right? Which basically means you log in, you spend your energy, and you play a little bit, and you get to do all these. What these give are just certain rewards, mainly astrites and an echo. These are super important to do every day. It's just 60 free astrite, and honestly, if you just play normally, you're most likely just going to do these anyway. Now, moving on to events. Now, this you gotta check regularly. The amount of rewards in here, this is where a lot of rewards come from. So you can see here in 8 days we get this, right? There's this event that you can get a whole bunch of rewards for, and essentially you gotta check this. You have to check this. It not only is it great for rewards, great looking Zanya artwork, it's a lot of content that you would want to do. I mean, there's endgame here with Whimpering Wastes, and these are super important. They're fun, and every day you log in, if you check, there's a good chance you'll find rewards, astrites, and summons, just like this. Like every version, they give out free pulls for a week. I mean, you have to check this. It's as simple as that. And what's not as simple is that there's 2 different types of events. These are all the featured events. These are all like the nice new sparkling first anniversary, wow, right? These are the permanent events. These are not going anywhere, so not in a rush to complete them. But this is like a combat event, a fishing event, and more of a 2.0 Renacita exploration event. So these you don't have to worry about too much. They're still great for rewards, but making sure you complete these on time. These give you just buster rewards, man. These gives you astrites, materials for characters, money, everything that you want. But there's also certain events, namely this event, the Somme Noir event with the elusive points, and the Whimpering Wastes. Now, Whimpering Wastes is a monthly event that you go in, you beat shit up, and then you get rewards. Pretty good rewards. Don't look at that. Swear I'm good at the game. And then Here, elusive points, you get 1 free summon, a couple of materials, and generally these are pretty fun. I mean, Whimpering Waste is more endgame content and stuff like that. Tactical Hologram. Now, this is kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. And yes, skill issue, yes. This is one of those combat events that is very similar to another thing you can find on the map called, if I go over here, these are the tactical, where are they? The tactical holograms, such as this. It's basically a glorified version of this, which you might be asking, what is a tactical hologram? A tactical hologram is it's a boss fight. It takes one of the bosses in the free open world and essentially makes them a little bit beefier, a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, with increasing difficulties until they beat your ass in one hit. And they are fantastic for just getting better at the game, testing out characters, and I mean it gives a couple of ass rights. So it's not bad to do. It's definitely not bad to do. Okay, so this next tip it's pretty essential, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why this is the way it is, but it is, so whatever. So for echoes, they go in certain sets, right? So for example, this Inferno Rider is Molten Rift. So I can see, oh, fusion damage plus 10%, fusion damage plus 30% for 15 seconds after releasing Resin skill. Oh wow, that's really good for Shangli. Let me put it on, right? Now, this little button up here, this little goddamn button up here, it's on sometimes, and when it is, you're having a bad day. Hey, you're just having a bad day because I don't know what's happening. Fusion damage plus, all right, like how much? Upon using Resin skill, fusion damage increases. How much? Basically, just turn this off because I don't know. I don't know why it's a thing. I don't know why it's a thing, but turn that shit off, and it's just better. It is just better. Now, next up is synthesizing and cooking. Now, they're pretty similar in the way that A, they're both incredibly useful, and B, they have a level to them. So what I mean by that is, so with each dish, you can see here, there's a proficiency. Now for this dish, for example, the proficiency is max. Now if I look at happiness tea, never mind, that's also max. That's also max. Riccioli salt baked fish, right? This is not max, and every time I cook it, I get 40 proficiency. Now if I cook 10 of these bad boys, delicious, magnificent. This increases my chef level, and then with every chef level you get more recipes, you get ass rights, and some other certain rewards. And food in general in this game, it's pretty good. I don't use it because I am stupid, but I mean, for example, this one increases attack, this one reduces the cooldown for grapple, which is just fun, restore stamina, and so forth, right? And each one of these also come with their own separate special variants. Now for example, this was a tea, yeah, the happiness tea. If I remember correctly, Alto has a chance to make a special dish, which just makes it a little bit better. And on the flip side, synthesizing, now if I go into my inventory, which is right here, it's very similar. It's helpful for materials like reviving. Like this allows you to revive any character in your team that is downed, so it's pretty useful. Increases your synthesis level as well, and these also have the same thing with proficiency. They don't have like the special character makes a special potion or whatever, right? Now moving on, quests, which is kind of the backbone of every game. There are 6 different types of quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main quests, pretty self-explanatory. They further along the story make you unlock new main areas and such, and they give pretty good rewards and XP. Companion stories, so these are character specific, which you just get to learn more about the character, and they're pretty fun. They give great unit XP and great ass rights and some other certain rewards. Pretty good. Event quests, these are not that important because if you just look at the events tab in general, you're not going to be looking at this that much. If anything, it's just here like as a subtle reminder, like, oh, okay, I have to go clear Bowser level 16. Like I know that already because of the events tab, so this isn't as important. Exploration quests, these are pretty important because these let you go into certain areas of the map that you wouldn't be able to go otherwise, and these give great rewards. It might only seem like, oh, only 30 asteroids. but you're exploring. You're gonna find chests and enemies and such that you're gonna get XP from, that you're gonna get assets from. So pretty good, pretty fun as well. Side quests, yeah, nobody really cares about that. I mean, come on now. And then daily quests, you use these for the guidebook, but personally, I don't do these ever, because by just playing the game, you'll naturally just be able to complete your dailies naturally. It's all right if you don't do them. Going back to that point, exploring, right? Getting chests and stuff. Exploring is honestly one of the biggest reasons why I play WoW, apart from, you know, this or this or this. Exploring is just fun as hell. And to make it easier, they have tools. WoW has tools to help you with exploring. Now, for example, they have things like the grapple they use in Huanglong and like the 1.0 areas that make it easy to go around. Certain echoes, you might be able to hold down their skills and travel with them, right? And then in terms of collecting things on the map, there's things such as the loot mapper, which if I use this, it highlights the area around me that lets me know, oh, there's a chest there. And you can use these an unlimited amount of times. What you can't use an unlimited amount of times is the casket sonar. Now these are little collectibles that you can find around the map. They can turn in for some pretty Gucci rewards, I'm not gonna lie. So it lets you know where one is, and these take a special little jar here that in the synthesis menu you can see how they're made. And using everything you have at your disposal just makes exploration easier. Now personally, what I do is whenever I find, for example, if I were to go here and get it, I would then mark it on the map with like a little star or something, and then go to what's called the interactive map. Now here you can see it looks a little confusing, it looks a little daunting, I'm not gonna lie, but once you sign in, you can then just go in here. Okay, so this is the one we're looking at right here. So here you can mark as if you found it. Even if you can't find it, it shows a little screenshot or sometimes a video, depending on how complex it is to get to the area, right? It shows you how to go there. So I mean, this combined with the tools that are already in the game, not only is exploration fun and satisfying, but it's not tedious. It's not like, oh my god, I missed one casket sonar all the way in this corner of the map and I don't even know about it. I'm gonna be, you know, yada yada yada, trying to get it, right? There's also this, which is incredibly helpful. Like, all these tools at your disposal, just use them. They're fantastic and they make exploration so much easier. And you're gonna get rewards. You're gonna get crazy rewards just by going around, killing everything you see, opening everything you see, interacting with everything you see. It's fun. And I think that's what WoW does incredibly well. Now lastly, what I think is incredibly useful that I don't personally see many people talking about, of course, every time there's a new banner character. So right now it's Zani, with the exception of like 5 billion characters here. In the events tab, you can see how you can trial Zani out here. You can trial out all the featured characters, right? But if you go into your guidebook, you go into the page, the third page, skill training, you can test out every character you have. You can test out whoever you want, and then it gives you a quick, succinct guide on how to play them. Now, am I saying you should depend on these? I don't know. Obviously, some characters are going to be more complex than others, but I think it's a fantastic baseline for, hey, you want to build Danjin? Maybe go play her thing, and then it'll tell you what to do. And you can then judge, oh, do you want to build her? Do you like her play style? If not, and then also go watch guides. I mean, I might make guides in the future. Then there's people like Braxophone or Saint Tontas that also make guides, you know, for certain gacha games. Like, there's going to be people that are going to be able to help you out. That wraps it up here for this video. If you have any questions, let me down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let me know if you're part of this Gamosa gang, all right? Hey, but seriously, hey, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you appreciate it. Have a fantastic day.